just tuning in to this station from a global money.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. To start with, the first word, or I'm going to give you the key terms and their meanings, right? Anti. Whenever we hear the word anti, it's a common word that we use in our daily lives. Anti. Anti simply means against. When you are against a particular thing not to happen, that particular process is known as anti. When you resist against a particular thing. So now our main objective here is for us to resist against relationship matters, right, within the organization. So now anti-dating here means anti-dating is an act or rule or policy established by an organization that prohibits or restricts romantic or relationship between its members within the same organization or same workplace. So these are just brief.
All right, thank you very much, honorable member. As it was once said by the president of the Children's Motivation Network, when children understand governance, the future of justice is secured. So now, listeners, today we are here to debate on this important bill, which is the Anti-Internal Dating Act 2026. This is a bill that challenges us to balance freedom with responsibility. CMN exists to inspire and protect children, and this act asks whether internal relationship risks weaken that mission. So today, honorable members, let us speak with courage, question with wisdom, and let's decide with integrity. So now, honorable Patrick Masare, so as you are here today to represent the CMN House of Law, so can you tell this noble gathering here, how does this bill strengthen discipline and leadership in CMN?
All right. This bill is a very important one, if I can say, and not if I can say, but it is a very important one. I beg your pardon for that word. This bill, it is something very essential, more especially when it comes to what leadership controls, when it comes to what focus and concentration, because by enacting on this bill, will develop what the strength for the organization to move forward with a flying colors, not to be in a stage or in a means where it do not supposed to be, like what I just explained earlier on in the first segment, when I talk on to say by removing this particular by acting on this particular bill, I think the leadership control will be okay. There will be no bias in any way around, because we will treat ourselves by them equally, right?
All right, thank you very much, honorable member. So he's explaining to us how will this bill strengthen the discipline measures in leadership in CMN. So now, thank you very much for that wonderful one, honorable Patrick Masare. So, Mr. Honorable Almami, do you think that this relationship issue can go underground in like somebody will be dating in CMN without anyone knowing? How do you guys intend to fish out those individuals that are dating without, let me say, dating secretly? How do you guys intend to fish out those individuals?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. That's why we have the moral law sector. We are going to impose different investigators that will investigate secretly, right? Even okay, now let's take a contemporary example to footballers. So we have some footballers that are taking drugs, right, secretly, but through secret investigation, they will find them guilty, right? So also in Semen, we have investigators, we have secret investigators that we've channeled into a different sector. The investigation is ongoing. If we find any person guilty, right, we are going to take serious measures towards that. So we have secret investigators for this initiative, for us to strengthen the motive of the organization. We've imposed different investigators secretly.
All right, thank you very much. So today, as we all know, we are here together to learn, discuss, and strengthen our commitments to leadership, child protection, and empowerment. So let us participate, share our ideas, and work together to make this program meaningful and impactful. So to Honorable Patrick here, so what do you think about what Honorable Almami here is saying? He is saying that you guys have put, let me say, secret measures in place to ensure that individuals who are dating secretly in the organizations are well taken care of, justice is being prevailed.
Good. So in that light, where in the date secretly, like what you just said, is that not so, sir? That's why, like what my colleague have just said, we have what we call investigation, where observation will be done. Our moral law grantor will do observation. Will not observe just like that. After observing and seeing a little bit like clue to say what he is observing is right, will come out with a clue to say, what you guys are doing, I'm not liking it. By advising them first, so that for them to know what they are about to lead in, it is not right. We then start to observe their behavior. Mentoring usual closeness, private meetings, or distractions.
All right, thank you very much, honorable member, for your intervention. So now let's look at another aspect here of this important bill. So, honorable members, why do you think CMN should prohibit dating while the public or the society at large does not? Honorable members, I repeat the question again. So why do you think CMN as an organization will prohibit dating while society at large does not?
The reason, if I can say, is to maintain the professionality of the organization, because it is a child network. We are not supposed to be dealing with short and matter and child advocate. We need to maintain, we need to serve as examples by explaining to them what they're supposed to do or not what they do not supposed to do. So if that be the case, in this particular child advocate, we need to maintain that professionality by creating a betterment understanding on how they should work things, on how they should fall in that particular time. More especially as for me, as I can say, I'm a kid, I'm a small boy. I'm not even in that particular age. So if I engage myself in CMN, in this particular network, I started seeing short and actives being going through, I will not be feeling good at all. I will feel as if I am not needed here, because I am not in that particular age to start what they are doing. So by enacting on this law, we'll encourage everyone to feel safe to say, oh, I belong in a society wherein we all are the same.
All right, thank you very much. I don't know if honorable Mamiya has anything to say.
I also have two tangible reasons towards that, right?
Alright.
The first one, to protect the image of the organization. As an advocate and also as a child rights advocate, right, we are here to maintain the image, the good image of the organization. So dating within the organization will lead to the nemesis or the downfall of the good image of the organization. So the number one reason is for us to protect the image of the organization to the outsiders. Number two, to protect the self-pride. That simply means to protect the esteem, the respect of the organization to the outsiders.
All right, thank you very much. So looking at the main reasons here why CMN as an organization itself prohibits or ban dating within the organization, here are some examples. Like for example here, distraction from CMN mission. Like we have some of, like, if we are allowing dating in the organization here, like let's just make an example. If we have like very very beautiful girls in CMN or girls at TMT, like some people will be interested to join the organization mainly for dating aspect, and that person will forget the mission of CMN, that CMN has a mission to protect the rights of the children in Sierra Leone. So let's look at it here. Some people may rather think that CMN is for dating. Some people just think they will come to CMN because I have somebody that I'm crushing on CMN, so if I come to CMN, CMN will bring me closer to that person. So I think enacting this one will stop things like that. And also looking at another one here is that the conflict conflict and decision. Like for example, if some people are dating, like for example, like let me say an executive member is dating with someone who is an executive, and that person is having issue with that person will tend to use that frustration on that individual doing CMN activities. Like for example, if that person here has been having problems like doing CMN activities, you will see those individuals using that same act doing CMN activities. So that is why, as an organization, we thought it fit that creating this bill in our position is going to help to maintain the disciplinary measures and the mission of CMN itself, and also emotional stress. We all know that relationship problems affect participation and performance. There are many stress. There are many stress nowadays, mainly in, let me say, children's relationship, or let me say teens relationship. The stress is too much. So doing that stress, it will make members not to focus on the mission and goals of CMN. Alright, listeners, in case you are just tuning in, you are listening to the program Begin Talk, brought to you by the Children's Motivation Network every Saturday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Hope Radio 93.3, and we are here today discussing on the bill, the CMN Anti-Internal Dating Act. This bill here, in the sense, is to maintain discipline, focus, unity, and protecting children in the organization. So let's move on to one of our panelists here for them to give us more concerning this bill. So, honorable members, how will CMN maintain trust and unity among members once this act is enforced?
By maintaining trust and unity is by applying this law to everyone, right? We are in, no one is above the law. If you have been found guilty, we are going to take severe action towards you. So by maintaining trust and unity, the number one step is by removing bias in whatever we are doing as an executive, right? Is by removing bias or abstaining from bias. And also the second one,
Alright.
clear rules and values, by setting clear codes of conduct and ensuring all members understand and follow them. Everyone knows what is expected.
Alright, thank you very much. I don't know, Honorable Patrick, if you have anything to say, how would this bill here, in the sense, maintain trust and unity among members once it is enacted?
Well, they should create an open communication, wherein is that, like what my friend have just said, wherein there will be no bias. Everyone have the right to do observation, not only the moral law grantor. Everyone have the right to speak on that particular thing. We should create that particular communication skill, wherein is that anyone that go against it, whether you are the president, the coordinator, the vice president, or whatsoever.
Alright, thank you very much. So, honorable member here is trying to say that this bill is not going to be biased. It's going to every member of the CMN organization, even if it's the president or the vice, or even if any other, even if this is the director of CMN or anybody, this law is going to apply fairly to all the executive members. Am I right, Mr. Speaker?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Honorable members, all right. Thank you very much for that one. So now, let's look into another one, which is here, in the sense, like, for example, discipline is the bridge between goals and achievements. So, honorable members, so how do you think this bill will ensure fairly to all the members? Like, for example, like yourself here, too, that you are seated here, how will we ensure that you guys will treat yourself fairly? If you guys are caught doing this act, what are the punishment that you guys have put in measures for individuals who are doing this one?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. In our first sitting, my brother have just said everything. We are going to ban you for 6 months, and also we are going to leave all official documents of the CMN. And also we have different measures, right? If you have been found guilty of going against this act, we are going to involve the police within this matter.
Exactly, because that one is called child exploitation.
Now, because you are trying to defame the character of the organization, and also you are trying to defame the character of its members.
Exactly.
So we are going to involve police in this investigation whenever we found anyone guilty, and it is very serious.
And that's why we are encouraging all members, especially we are encouraging all members, to skip out from this particular act of dating. So for CMN to be in apex, we need to encourage what is called unity, friendly. Let all be friendly to each other.
All right, thank you very much, honorable member. So, Mr. Honorable Member here. So let me ask you guys this question. why does CMN consider internal dating serious enough for it to be added in the constitution of CMN?
Thank you very much. Right, like we just said, now you are trying to ask about the importance, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. The first one, we are trying to build, or we are trying to maintain the image and the good reputation of the organization, right? And also we are trying to maintain the self-esteem of the organization, to protect the respect of the organization to the people or to the outsiders. And also we are trying to maintain cordiality, not love issues. We are trying to maintain cordiality, love, and unity within ourselves. We are not here to practice love or anything that concern relationship matters, right? So the two relevant reasons that opted us to establish this bill is for us to maintain the good reputation of the organization, and also for us to maintain the self-esteem or the pride of the organization to the outsiders.
Alright, thank you very much, honorable member. So in case you want to be part of this program, you can message us on you can send a text message to the number 034664035 in case you want to be part of this program. Don't forget, this program is brought to you by the Children's Motivation Network every Saturday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on the frequency 93.3. So now you are listening to the CMN Parliamentary Debate Session. In here, we discuss issues that are affecting children and how we mitigate this issue, and also we give possible solutions on how to tackle and solve these issues that we are talking about here. So our bill for today is the CMN Anti-Internal Dating 2026. So this bill here, in the sense, talks about CMN banning dating completely within the organization itself. What are we talking about here? If you're a member of CMN, you're not allowed to have any romantic thing with any member in CMN. Like for example, we have dating in the sense of people are not dating, but yet they are still doing romantic things in CMN. So CMN not only stop there, CMN also prohibit members from doing something romantic in CMN, because that tender to disturb the roles and the mission of CMN itself. That is why we are here today, to discuss on this very important bill here in the sense. So as we all know, the Internal Dating Act 2026, this is a bill that challenged the CMN to balance freedom. As we all know, dating in the sense here is not a crime, but yet still CMN is prohibiting it within the organization. As we all know, that's we tender to, let me say, some people will think that we are taking that freedom from them because we are making them to feel like we are taking their personal feelings away from them. But CMN itself, in the sense here, we have to be focused in our mission to protect the children of Sierra Leone, and in that light, we are prohibiting this bill totally. So, honorable members, I don't know if you have anything to say concerning this bill, or you have anything to add up to this bill.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. As an executive, we thought it was that by bringing such initiative will help to increase the esteem of the organization. We are not doing this for the personal good or for individual good, right? But we are doing it to maintain the respect, the image of the organization. We are not looking for personal good here, right? But rather we are doing it for the standard, for the betterment of the organization, to see that, or to ensure that the organization be at the apex, up there. So we are not looking for personal side talks or personal concerns, right? We are doing it for the betterment of the organization and also its members within or inside the organization.
Alright, thank you very much, Honorable Almami Usu Kamara. So, Honorable Patrick Masari, do you have anything to say?